Okay, first thing you're going to do when you make this Afghan is make a typical double crochet diamond shape, and I will attach some instructions on how to do that. And then you make another diamond shape halfway and start using an attachment stitch on one side. And you make another half diamond and use an attachment stitch, and you do this all the way around until you get to your last diamond here, and then you're going to use an attachment stitch on both sides. It's very hard to see this when you're using just one color, so I'm going to show you how to do the attachment stitch with two different colors. So as you can see, I need a diamond like this put into this spot here. So we're going to do this, and we're going to attach on the increase of the diamond and then again on the decrease of the diamond. So you can see an increase and a decrease attachment stitch. So let's get started. Make a slip knot, chain your 4 to start, and then you're going to chain into that beginning stitch. Okay, now you have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to put it into the beginning bottom stitch on here. Now you have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to pull it through, and then you're attached. Now, since this is an increase, we chain 3 and then we turn. So we're going to chain 1. We're going to attach on that next row. You can see the next row. Here's row 1, here's row 2. Attach it by just going through. There's 2 chains, and here's your 3rd chain, and then we're going to turn. So this here is actually your chain 3. And then you go into the bottom of that chain 3 and you make a double crochet, and then remember this was our chain 4, but it's actually considered a stitch since we're increasing. We go into the top of that stitch, try to grab 2 loops, make a double crochet and another double crochet because it's an increase. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. We went from 2 to 4. Now we're going to chain 3 and turn again. Okay, it's an increase, so we go into the bottom of that chain, increase by a stitch. We're going to do just a couple rows of these. So we have 2, here's 3. Boy, this is not an easy color to see. Here's 4. Okay, here's another stitch. 2, 4. And this was, remember, this was our chain 3. So we have a stitch, an attachment stitch, and the other chain. So that's 3. So since it's an increase, you always go into that top of that chain 3, which is going to be right here. It's kind of hard to see. I'm going to put a stitch marker in there if I can't see it. And then we do 2 into the top of that chain 3 to increase by 2 for the row. So we have, let me see if you can see, 2, 4, 5, and we're working on our 6th. But on that second one in the top of that chain 3, we're going to go in, we're going to pull through a loop. Now we have to attach it because that row also has to be attached. Attach it into the hole. And then we're attached, as you can see. So now we chain 3 and turn again. 1, attach it, 2, 3, and turn. Okay, let's do one more row together. Here's the bottom of the chain 3. So now we have 2 stitches. Here's 3, 4, 5. Here's 6. Here's that chain 3 for turning. That's considered a stitch too, so we go into the top of that. And as always, try to grab 2 loops. It's never easy. There we go. Okay, see, we're working on our triangle already, or our diamond. So let's just go back and then we're going to pause it afterwards. Chain 3 to turn. And to the bottom of that chain, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so we got 8, and remember the top of that chain 3, there's 1 stitch, here's the 2nd stitch, and here's the 3rd one. We have to go into the top of that chain 3 that's attached and put 2 in there. And as usual, here's our 2nd one that goes in here. Go in, pull up our loop. We have to attach that row too. Now we pull through 3, pull through 2. Okay, folks, then we chain 3 and turn. 1, okay, that's this row, this next row, 2, 3, and turn. Okay, now I'm going to pause here in a second. I'm going to work all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then after this 10th row, we do a decrease going this way. And we'll pick up at the decrease. So please pause.